Beautiful people under the stratosphere, welcome back. I am going to just segue right into this video because I actually didn't get to explain the benefits, the healing benefits of allowing yourself to feel pleasure and in the body, and how this is the balance and the counterpart of just a regular training and physical execution that is just under strength, flexibility, and kinetic movement. And how come this is such a great balance to have moments of ease and pleasure? So there's yoga is big about this, no? The effort and the ease, the yin and the yang, the inhale, the exhale. So people have a huge, no, let's take back. Some people, or it's common knowledge, or it might be part of your culture, there is a general idea out there, let's do that the massage, in this case, or any kind of therapy, medical experience, any moment that you're having contact with another person should be of the completely ethical. And they'll confuse that if it feels good, that it was not ethical. They might interpret, because of whatever experiences they've had in the past, that there was some other intention other than purely healing if they feel good about it, which honestly, if you think about it, the only one feeling good about something is the person themselves processing the experience. We have no idea actually what the person's intention might be. Like, their intention might have been strictly or really to give you a good experience, and you might experience their contact as cold, detached, sterile, it was too robotic. There's everything. And sometimes medical people handle people a little bit more roughly or unpleasantly to make sure that the patient does not have this confusion, right? Which brings us to the whole, like, how contradictory is that if you're giving a massage session and you're trying to stay detached from the Persian person, the Persian person, the person feeling good or feeling any pleasure during the session. This is how I translate this vibration for me in massage therapy. If the nervous system cannot assimilate that what's happening to it, like the deep tissue and working hard and going in and finding target, stress areas in the body, if the nervous system cannot perceive this as feeling good, it closes up, it tightens up, it knits together, and it'll pull with it the muscles. That's not actually how it happens, but that's the metaphor of, like, it'll signal the muscle to contract to protect itself from an unwanted, invasive touch entering it. So naturally, the best massage that you can receive is a massage that your body perceives as feel good. Now, you want to stick with feel good. You want to stick with pleasure. I know pleasure has gotten some kind of negative connotation for some reason, but it is of the essence that your nervous system, feels pleasure. Even if you want to override it in your brain, fine. You want to stay on the ethical path, fine. You can be like, okay. But the nervous system has to read this as good, as yummy, as delicious, as acceptable, because then it can release and you can do the work in the deeper muscular tissue. Obviously, this presents some kind of dilemma, especially depending of obviously what your sexual preferences are, but that if if a man is working on you, if a woman is working on you, like, if you know this is an issue for you, then work with the sex of the person that you know you can allow yourself to let it feel good and not have conflicting thoughts about the issue. This is the best healing experience for you. If you're beyond that, emotionally mature, or you have your therapist and you know that it's supposed to feel good, like for me, this is gold, whether whoever they are. And the intent can be purely spiritual. Actually, it is purely spiritual. And if you ever have like a awe-inspiring spiritual experience during a meditation or a relaxation or a relief, an insight, something comes to you that just awakens you and breathes life back into you, you feel so good. This is the pleasure of the spirit and the soul, right? Where you would be unafraid to say, that was pleasant, right? This brought me great relief, satisfaction. I mean, what is that? That is pleasure. But for some reason, if it's transmitted from another person and it's physically happening to me, we seem to have the socio-cultural blocks in the brain that are having us question the motivations and question. Now, granted, there is a 2% chance that this is true and there's something else going on. But in general, and hopefully with the majority of healing experiences, you can choose wisely your therapist, and your therapist can manage this. I, for example, at Stratosphere Massage, since I believe in next level therapy, I mean, I really believe that the key element of next level massage therapy is complete, pure, spiritual pleasure and satisfaction of the nervous system to such a point that it unwinds wherever it is, in the neck, on the arm, like, and it resolves itself on its own. The better it can feel, the better and the quicker the results. And the body remembers. So working on this person's body the next time, every time the access will be better and you will be able to go deeper because they know you. They know your touch. That's why this component is so important in optimizing the physical experience. Now, if you only unwind and restore and feel pleasure and bask in this, sounds like utopia, no? God bless, right? God bless you. I'm glad you found that place and you can finance it. Amen. But there will come a point where your body will demand strength. This is a different kind of pleasure if you think about it. There's a huge amount of satisfaction after a training, a workout, in pull, like the psychological dopamine after you're able to nail a trick that you have just been exposed to or you've been working on for weeks, and all of a sudden it's like, ding, you come out and there it is, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's just like, it's only for you. No one else can live it or feel it or be it, but like, that took your own strength in your own hands to make that happen. And it's a whole other level of pleasure and satisfaction that you're getting here that is this golden balance from doing nothing and having pleasure, I can heal myself, and for doing the extreme, I can have pleasure and also heal myself. And these two worlds collide in the middle and they balance, and it's the sweetest vibration that can happen. So consider, am I basing it all on this? Is it too much of this? Do I need more of this? Or am I not putting enough of this and I've just been kind of waiting, relaxing, thinking things will happen, it'll dissolve on its own. Now these two parameters are completely the physical body, but you can transfer it to the layers of your mind, the layers of your emotions, and the layers of your spiritual life. What I found, just like much of the teaching of yoga, is that the body is a beautiful tool and accessible to you 24/7. It's right there. You got it all the time. You are in this vehicle of transport, and you can literally transport yourself here or here and have this anytime you need it. Get in your body. Get in your body and make it happen. That's it. So I covered my ideas of this concept of allowing yourself to have pleasure for your healing benefits in the multiple layers of your life, of your being, basically. And just the same for exploring, do I need more intensity of strength? Because there is a huge world and amount of pleasure to be discovered in this area as well. I love how I have these two, like the tree is this and the couch is that. I didn't plan that. That turned out that way, but there you have it. Thanks for watching. And yes, every day is a day to come back stronger with both of these. See you in the next one. Bye.